Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Whew, I thought the camera died. It didn't. It didn't. The screen died. That's fine. I can keep talking. Hey, welcome back to Cinechicks. I'm Christina.
And I'm Jen. And today we are going to talk about the top 5 couples in movies that we think should not have ended up together. What's number 5 on your list?
Number 5 on my list is Abby and Mike from The Ugly Truth. They were both on like totally opposite spectrums when it came to their ideals of like partners and like their ideals of relationships in general. Like Abby was a pretty independent woman, and then like you had Mike, who was pretty misogynistic and like gave advice like, oh, you want a man, like lose weight. And it's like, you expect me to believe that these people who are completely different somehow in an hour, well, obviously not in an hour and a half, obviously, but in the span of an hour and 45-minute movie, he changed completely and they are now together. I don't know, it just felt weird to me.
I agree. I don't think that they should have ended up together. Number 5 on my list, which I hate to even bring up this movie because it's a stupid movie, but number 5 on my list is Elle and Noah from The Kissing Booth, because it was just like, what even is that movie, first of all? Second of all, they never should have ended up together. I ended up not seeing the second one, so I don't know if they did end up together in Forever or not.
Yes.
But like, they did? Ugh,
I didn't
why?
watch it either, but I heard.
But stupid. They should not have been together. They were trying to hide the relationship, and it was toxic, and he was a weird dude, and he's also like 1,000 feet tall. Height doesn't matter in why you should be in a relationship or not, but I just wanted to throw it out there. They should not have been together. It was a stupid movie, and stupid people being in a relationship was a bad idea. I don't know why they are continuing to make movies like that.
That's the kind of crap that we were fed as teenagers. Like, oh my God, you gotta fix him. You gotta deal with all that crap. And it's like, no, you don't. Number 4 on my list is Sandy and Danny from Grease. They did not need to end up together at the end. First off, he was completely different when his friends got involved. And then on top of that, when they came back, he tried to make it seem like she was just like hit it and quit it.
Yep.
And that's not what it was. And then when they do like start going on dates, he tries to force himself on her, even though she's like saying no. And then at the end, she like switches up her whole look. And she's like, now I'm a bad girl. It's like, he liked you when you were just like the good girl, but because his friends were around, he was acting all stupid and macho, and you were like, yep, now I have to change myself. So like, I'm approved by his friends and him. Like, I don't know. They were a little cute. Their summertime loving was cute, but that should have ended there.
I agree. They definitely should not have ended up together. Number 4 on my list is, I forget her name and his name in the movie because I'm drawing a blank, but Devil Wears Prada. Anne Hathaway and him should not have ended up together because she changed a lot for her job, and people change and that's fine, but they just like, they weren't meshing, and she was like screwing up, and he wasn't liking who she was turning into. And if you don't like who someone's turning into, like, that's fine. Like, some couples like grow apart, and they weren't married or anything, they were just dating.
Yeah.
I don't think that they should have ended up together. Like, that was just a movie where it should have been like they go their separate ways, kind of like The Breakup. Like, there was no reason to force them back together.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. My number 3 is Rachel and Dax from Something Borrowed. And I think my main issue with them ending up together is the fact that I'm very big on hoes before bros. So I'm just like, I can't believe that you started up a relationship with your best friend's fiance right before they're about to get married. Not only that, you choose the relationship. Yeah, choose to keep it a secret. I find it hard to believe that anybody would throw away years of friendship over a dude.
I 1,000% agree. And that movie pissed me off so much. That's a movie that you're watching and you are not rooting for that couple. You're like, what are you doing? Why would you do this? Once again, I mean, obviously we've already discussed that I love Kate Hudson. So why would you do this? Also, That was my number 3 as well.
My number 2 on the list was Jim and Aurora from The Passengers, or Passengers, not The Passengers. And I just find it really hard to believe that she, even though it was just the two of them at the end, that they would have ended up together or stayed together after she found out that he woke her up because he didn't want to be lonely. So he effectively like messed up her whole future just because he felt lonely. And I just don't understand how. And she was pissed about it, like pissed.
Yeah. I mean, as she should have been.
Yeah, I'm not saying she would stay pissed for the end of till the end of time, but like,
sure.
I just don't think that she would have been like, you know what, it's okay that you woke me up and ruined my whole future. We can still be together and plant this tree that grows in the middle of the mall area.
I agree, they should not have ended up together. Number 2 on my list is Harper and Abby from The Happiest Season. That was a terrible relationship. I understand that she wasn't ready to be out at that time, which is fine. Everybody has their own time, but for her to force her girlfriend to hide who she was and like on multiple occasions choosing like to spend time with her ex-boyfriend from high school rather than spending time with her was super shitty. She was just kind of like a shitty girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Whether she was like hiding it or not, it was a bad relationship, and Abby deserved better than that, and that really upset me. They should not have ended up together.
Completely agree. It would have made the movie like 50% better if they did not end up together. Yep. So yep. My number 1 is Bella and Edward. Now, this is not because I was Team Jacob. It's that overall, the whole situation was super toxic and dangerous. Yep. He was exhibiting very scary behavior, like watching her sleep, and then he was gaslighting her, like, I don't know, do you want to be with someone like that? Also, like, they caused a lot. Yeah. They caused a rift between the werewolves and the Cullens. They caused their relationship, and the baby that came from it caused problems with, like, they literally were about to start a vampire war because they were together.
Yep.
Like, I don't even think it's not that deep. They shouldn't have been together. There was just a lot of it's just a lot. They shouldn't have ended together.
I agree. Number 1 on my list is a twofold. Number 1 on my list is Ron and Hermione and Harry and Ginny. They shouldn't have ended up together. They should not have ended up together. Look at you. Did you think that, or were you like who they?
I think that book Ginny and Harry deserve to be together. Movie Harry and Ginny do not deserve to be together. Ron and Hermione.
Sure, I could see that.
I never really thought about.
There's just so much, especially in the movies, like showing that it should have been Harry and Hermione, and it was dumb. And I feel like the only reason they did it like that is because they wanted both couples to be happy, because then who else would Ron have like ended up with? And they wanted it to be so that Ron and Harry were now actual brothers, or I don't know what they wanted, but it was dumb, and I don't think that they should have ended up together, especially movie Ginny and Harry. Movie Ginny sucks, okay? She just
and
does.
That sucks, that she sucked, because her character did not suck. Like, she had characteristics of her character, but it didn't make sense because the last time she spoke, she had no personality. She went from no personality to, oh my god, now we have to push her forward to be his love interest. So now she's gonna be this sassy, this independent, this smart. It's like, where all this come from? She's in every movie. There's material in the book to have set this up, and they didn't do it. It's just trash. My bonus is Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. They should not have ended up together. As much as we all like to act like, oh, you know, like, because let's be real, like, I mean, most girls love the idea of like some really rich, handsome man, like trying to pay off her little student loans, trying to buy her a new car, buy her a new place. He's rich and like, yeah, exactly. Buy her, like, we want that. But at the same time, we don't. Especially not when it comes with like giving up our freedom. She gave up parts of her freedom to like be with this man. And on top of that, he was super toxic. He had a lot of trauma he needed to like work out, and she wasn't even built for the relationship that he wanted. It was just like a weird matchup. Like, why would she agree to something that she honestly didn't want and then kind of get mad at him for not wanting more? And it's like, well, I told you that. Like, I told you I didn't want more. Like, I don't understand where the disconnects happen. So then she's pressuring him into more, and he's not giving it because he has so much trauma. And like, we just completely, like, it's just, and especially the moment he was like verbally abusing her because she got pregnant, deuces. I would have been out. They
bye.
Toxic all around. They shouldn't have ended up together like that. No.
My bonus is a super new movie. We're not really sure what happens in the end. Malcolm and Marie. They should not end up together. They should not be together. Don't know if they do or not, but after seeing their night together, no. They should go their separate ways and like be healthy separately.
Work out their stuff, because they both definitely need some therapy.
So if we missed any couples that you think should not have ended up together, let us know the couples in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, and share this video with everyone you know, because I'm sure everyone has couples that they don't think should have ended up together. Make sure you subscribe and click the little bell so you're notified when we drop new videos.
Until next time, guys.